It's my little elf outfit.
Give me a thumbs up, Damon. Damon, give me a thumbs up when you get it, okay?
All right. Start in my Air Force Ones.
All right, Kenya.
Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome to another episode of We Have Something to Talk About. I am your girl, Kenya. Kenya with the J, Ken KB, the Black Butterfly. That's me. And I'm about to introduce my co-host. Yes. And we're going to start it off with Miss Aaron in that tan fedora down there. Go ahead and introduce yourself, girl. Uh-oh, did we lose?
Hey, it's your girl, Erin Nicole with A Nicole EMG, and we have something to talk about.
Woo! And now, Mr. King, what you got?
Hello, everybody. My name is D Grow. I am your educated Negro. But on here, I go by King Grow, and I'm here to get you in the know. And we have something to talk about.
Yes, yes, we do. All right, you educated man there. And Miss T. Did we lose Miss T? I think we lost Miss T for a minute, but y'all know who she is. She's the woman that wears all the hats. She always selling something. You need something? Look for Miss T. She got it. And we have who just popped back in for us right there, our producer extraordinaire, Mr. Corte. Come on,
Hey, it's me, Corte. I am Corte is the only Corte you would find, the only Corte you would know. If you go to the phone book on the white pages, I am under Corte. If you go to the yellow book, I am Corte Entertainment.
All righty. He got a whole bunch of places where you can find him, huh?
There is my spirit animal, Allison. There she
now
is.
we have joining us tonight because you know we're missing one of our others. Our Shug is not with us tonight, but we got the one and only, the relationship coach extraordinaire, Miss Allison Denise. Come on and introduce yourself, Miss Allison Denise. Woo!
Made me blush this early. Oh my goodness. Peace and blessings, y'all. I am relationship coach, the petite powerhouse, Allison Denise. I am so glad to be here. I had a wonderful time last time, so I'm just looking forward to having more fun again tonight.
Ooh, we are glad that you are with us tonight. We're gonna have some fun, y'all.
We are.
Let me calm down. And you know, we already have our guest on with us. Mr. Dre, we're gonna get back to you. We're gonna talk to you soon. So you just sit over there and relax, okay? And you make sure that baby come on later on, okay? And we'll talk to him. All right. We're having a little bit of technical difficulties going on as usual. This is what happens, and a couple of our co-hosts, they'll be back. So don't trip. So, here comes somebody's coming on back. But we're gonna just keep moving forward until we get everybody back on here. Right now, what we have is our drink of the week. You know, I told you guys we're going to be promoting a Black-owned spirit, liquor, alcohol, whatever you want to call it, each week. And this week we got Sweet Beat. And our production manager, whoever he is, he's the boss. He's gonna talk about this Sweet Beat. Go ahead, Corte.
All right. So, of course, yes, we do have our drink of the week. And our drink of the week is no other than Sweet Beet Vodka. Everybody know I'm a huge vodka person. I love vodka. So about Sweet Beet. Okay, Sweet Beet is made with the finest all-natural ingredients through a unique process in the heart of France. Distilled from French sugar beets, this super premium vodka with all natural flavors added is smooth and remarkably fresh. So, a little bit about Sweet Beet. Sweet Beet is a Black-owned liquor, vodka, straight out of Dallas. He's from Dallas, live in Dallas. He graduated from Morehouse. He launched it back in 2017. He is the 100% owner. So there's no middleman. He is the first, the beginning, and the end. Okay? Black man, young black man at that. And I tried, let me bring my video back up so you can see me. So I tried it. And I will honestly say it is a very, very, very good vodka. I'm not sure if y'all can see it, but this is the bottle. Oh, it's light. This is the bottle, which y'all can see is already like here. So yeah, I've been drinking a lot of it. And right now I'm drinking mine with cranberry juice, as you can see in my martini glass. And it is very, very good. Once this runs out, I do have my shaker here with more in it. So, because baby, tonight is going to be one of those nights, and I'm ready for this show. So,
could you tell us what's in Sweet Beet, though? What is that main ingredient?
Beets, French sugar beets. It is 100% gluten free. So,
Woo!
So for everyone who looking for a real and true gluten-free vodka, this is your vodka. It has a very, very, very smooth taste. I have tried it with different mixers, and no matter which mixer I put it with, it is damn good. And it's an all-natural vodka. So make sure y'all, get your hands on it. Go to sweetbeet.com and get your hands on the bottle. I know Total Wine got it. I went to Total Wine and I saw it. Also, the guy who created Sweet Beet, let me get his name real quick. So his name is Henry Masters. So make sure you reach out to him and add him on Facebook, Instagram, check out his website, go get your hands on a bottle of Sweet Beet and let him know what y'all think. And this is your drink of the week.
Yeah. Ooh, yes. I love it. I love it. I love it. Of course, because I'm dealing with some teeth issues here. I can't get the drink right now. But next week will be here soon. So I'm gonna go find that Sweet Beet because it got beets and it's gluten-free, honey. Yes, we can all toast together. But now on to why we're here and why we have a guest. We have this fitness guru who travels, guys. He's a traveling fitness guy. Yes, and we like that. Come to me. I ain't got to go over there. Come on to me. I ain't got to get in my car. You can come to me. We can work out outside. Okay? So, Mr. Dre's right here. I'm not going to go through his bio or anything because you guys going to look him up and you're going to call him out and you're going to ask him to come to your house and work you out. Right? So now, guess what? I'm not doing this interview tonight. Our own Miss T is conducting this interview. Yes, y'all give it up for Miss T as she go on and talk to Dre, the traveling fitness guru. Yes, that's what I'm calling you.
Hello, y'all.
Go ahead,
everyone.
Come on, Brandon.
Miss T, DFW favorite lady. Well, I had some technical difficulties. I don't know what happened a while ago. It just tripped me out and kind of made me scared. But anyway, this is a man of many names. Some call him Dre, some call him Raphael, some call him Andre, and some people just call him by his last name, which is Taylor. You know what I'm saying? He's a Grambling State graduate, a father.
Yeah.
Straight out of Louisiana. I don't know the city, Cachuca. I don't want to mess it up. I'm just gonna leave it alone.
Good job.
She said Kachuda.
It is my pleasure, y'all. It's my pleasure to introduce him to my panel, my co-host, and to our guests. So welcome to We Have Something to Talk About, Dre. So we're gonna have we have a few questions. We're gonna get in your business a little bit, you know, because we want to know what's going on with you, where you're from, what you've been doing, how you get where you are today, how you got where you are today, and what's going on with you. And then, of course, at the end of everything, we want to know where we can find you at. So we're gonna jump right into the questions.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, I'm ready too. So I have questions 1 and 2. So what I want to know is, after studying criminal law and currently working as a recreational supervisor for the Federal Bureau of Prison, how did you get into fitness? Oh, Jesus.
Oh my God.
Gross.
Okay, so we having technical difficulties.
Devil be damned.
Wow.
They know what we discussing today, honey.
Baby.
There you go.
There he is.
Okay.
So they pretty much, I just saw them work out all the time, and they was like really fit. So I thought to myself, if they work out all the time and they are in shape, I need to be in some type of shape. So that kind of what got me into fitness, just trying to, you know, be able to look apart at a prison. Make sure I can protect myself.
Okay, so you mean to tell me you just want to get fit because you worked at the prison? You didn't want to get fit just to look good. You wanted to get fit so you can be prepared for the things that go on in the prison atmosphere, right?
That's what it was all about initially.
Okay. So can you tell me, how does it differ from being a fitness trainer inside of a gym than being a mobile fitness person? So what you call, you said trainer. So like going to people's houses, how is it different than being in the gym?
Well, basically, I don't think it's any different, because what my whole motto is I bring the gym to you. So pretty much whatever you can do at a gym, you know, excluding the fancy equipment, I can pretty much do for you in your home, or not inside your home, but, you know, basically somewhere that you designate for us to go work out at, garage, front yard, empty parking lots, wherever. I mean, I can bring the gym to you. So I don't think I'm any different. I'm just mobile.
You're just mobile.
Just mobile.
You like being mobile?
I love it. Because you can change the scenery, of you don't have to see the same thing all the time.
Okay, that sounds fun to me. So Kenya, what you have for him?
Okay, how did you get the name Dre Day Fitness? How did you come up with that name?
Coming up, I don't know if you remember the song Dre Day, but I always called Dr. Dre. So when that song came out,
I remember.
It just stuck with me, Dre Day. So everybody always just called me Dre Day. So what better way to just incorporate that into what I do? Dre Day Fitness.
That's okay. That's a good one. Okay, now, what are some of the ways that you can keep a client like me motivated? Because I starts and stops, and it's like, look, I get back to it next week. Look, let me eat these potato chips.
Well, I try to encourage. I try to encourage people. I make my regimens fun. Well, I make their regimen fun. I let them choose the music they like to hear. Music to me, like it does something to everybody. So I mean, I feel like if you able to get into a groove by listening to some music or something, they'll eventually help. And I just like to encourage my clients. And I hold them accountable. So you'll be definitely be held accountable.
Accountability.
Great word. You work out with me, baby. You'd be like, why is this man bipolar doing ratchet twerk music for the workout, and the next day shout tracks?
Whatever
Sing it, shout it, let us all go back. Yeah, that's me. And then the next day, circle.
Aaron, what do you have for him, Aaron?
So my question is, can you describe how you would motivate a client who is overweight?
Hold on.
There we go.
Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear
Yes.
you.
All
We
right.
got
we
you.
good. All right.
Did you hear the question?
I didn't hear the question.
There we go.
Okay.
That's what's wrong. Okay.
That's what we waiting on. Okay, Aaron.
Okay. Can you describe how you would motivate a client who is overweight?
I'm their biggest fan. So you always gonna have somebody that's gonna motivate you, that's gonna push you. I mean, I'm gonna be your biggest fan. I'm gonna push you. I'm gonna guide you. I'm gonna support you. I'm just gonna be your biggest cheerleader.
Okay. Okay. That's good. And so do you feel that you can, help any person reach their personal fitness goals?
I can help anybody who's willing to help themselves. So if you all in, I'm all in.
Okay.
That sounds good. So, Corte?
Go to Kenya.
Okay.
Mine's already, but I'll do number 7.
I'm gonna go to King. King, go ahead with yours.
Okay, let me hit you with this right here.
All right.
So, how would you determine the best program for each particular client? Say somebody who may be a black male, early 30s, about 300, actually very active, but for some reason, the weight just won't come off.
Okay.
Asking for a friend who is me.
Basically, what I do, initially, what I'll do, we'll do some like a benchmark workout. So basically, I'll see where your strengths, your weaknesses are at. From there, I'm able to design you a workout plan. That's when I'm gonna try to incorporate some of that some good things into your diet that's gonna help you. And basically, like I said, we just see what you're doing. And like I always tell people, I'm not gonna ask you to stop doing what you like to do. I just ask you to make it healthy.
All right. Now, let's flip this around. We talk about you and how your clients. Now, let's get to know the man. So, when it comes to you and your business and as a trainer, I personally like to believe business owners like to try and level up every once in a while. So, what are some personal goals for you and your brand, your business as a trainer?
My ultimate goal is to have multiple vans or stations that I'm able to help more people. I'm right now I'm by myself, and it's kind of hard, being in DFW, traveling from different areas. So basically, my ultimate goal is to have more mobile stations that I can provide more assistance to, other people around the DFW areas.
So would you be seeing this to just pretty much stay this area, or would you be wanting to have people underneath you and branch out? Like, go a little further with that.
Basically, I want to branch out. It's kind of convenient right now. I'm in the Arlington, Mansfield, Grand Prairie Forward area, so it's typically easy for me to do, things around this area. But I want to be able to venture out maybe to like the Frisco's and the McKinney's and other areas like that. Plano.
I got you. You in my neck of the woods. I'm in Arlington, and I graduated, and I was in Mansfield School District, so I know the area.
That's what's up.
Thank you.
That was great. That was great. Corte, can you go ahead with your question?
Yes, I surely can. Thank you so much. So, my question is, with the gyms being up and down, sometimes they open, sometimes they close due to the whole COVID thing. Mm-hmm. How has that affected your ability to continue working with your clients?
I hate to say it, but it's actually been helpful that they're closed because that opens up the door for for me to kind of move in and be their fitness professional. They don't have to go to the gyms. I mean, I can come to them. I make it convenient, so it's kind of a blessing, I would say.
Okay. Okay.
Great.
We
Allison,
always
would you like to
gonna
ask
bless.
him anything?
I'm sorry.
I was saying if Allison had anything she wants to ask you.
I did have one question, because I think what you're doing is absolutely amazing. I love how creative it is. I wanted to know if you ever, I guess it's a two-parter. Do you ever receive any pushback from people who already have some preconceived idea of what personal training and fitness is supposed to look like? Say, for instance, you come up in your van. Do you have people who feel like somehow they're not going to get as great of a workout? And how do you overcome that if you run into it?
That's a good question, because I mean, for the most part, most of everybody who sees it thinks it's a great idea, think it's a wonderful idea. Like I said, I'm limited on some of the stuff. I don't have everything the gym has, but I have the necessary tools. So I don't know. I don't think it can be any negative thing said about it. I mean, it is what it is. It's a mobile unit. So,
and I think it's great. The reason I ask is because I tend to ask things like, for those who are watching that may already come up with a reason why they can't do it. I just think it's important to bring up that the biggest issue with fitness is you just have to get out of the house. You got to get out of the house. You got to decide that you want to start moving, and you got to decide that you want to start exercising. And even if you are still at a point where either you're not comfortable going to the gym, or the idea of, oh, I got to put on clothes and then I got to get in my car and then I got to go drive 15 minutes. If it's literally coming to you, you have no excuse.
Okay.
None.
None.
So that's why I asked. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, thank you. That was awesome. So I have one more question. I want to know if you're running any specials, and then I want you to let everybody know where they can find you at.
You can find me on IG, Instagram at Dre Day Fitness LLC. I'm on Facebook at Dre Taylor. You can also follow me at www.dredayfitness.com. And right now, my website is under construction, but here soon I'll have the pricing and be running some specials, and you can go to my website and check those out.
Okay. So we play a game with all our guests, right? At the end of each thing. And since we're coming to a close, and you let everybody know where you can be found, we want to play this little game.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna start with Kenya.
All right. Okay. I'm going to ask vegan or pork. That's what it's called, one personal piece. So you have to choose which one. So would you rather vegan or pork? Oh, don't tell me he froze. Oh, my goodness.
That frozen face, though. Bro, you were frozen again.
You were frozen. And
bro, this is you.
You were shocked. So she said vegan or pork.
Vegan or pork?
I would definitely say vegan, seeing that I don't eat pork.
Okay.
So vegan is definitely what I would go to.
Okay, cool.
Aaron.
Well, since you have to pick one, mine is chitlins or hog maws.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm about to mute myself because
I don't even know what is a hog maw. I know what chitlins are. What is a hog maw? I don't even know.
That was the $1 million question for Thanksgiving. We were trying to figure out which part of the pig it is. Look like it's the stomach wall or something.
I think it's the stomach lining.
So that's
by the way, both of those are good.
I thought they were in the intestines.
The chitlins is
Lining of the butt, the
He
lining of the
can't
rectum.
choose. He can't
Oh,
choose.
but
But he said he don't eat pork. So
But he got to choose
gotta choose.
one. Like
Choose
this
one.
was
You
life
gotta
and
choose.
death.
chitlins or pork.
You gotta
Hog
choose.
maws or chitlins.
I guess I say hog maws. Ugh.
With some hot sauce.
Ugh.
Okay, Dimmer.
okay, so everybody doing food. So I was gonna say gumbo or crawfish because we Paul from Vashery, but I'm gonna leave that alone. So I'm gonna say hit training or weight training.
Hit, because
Bam.
you can incorporate weight training into hit. So hit is very wide open. You can do a lot with it.
And I thank you.
Forte.
So I'm going back to food.
See, that's why I changed it up.
But I want to say sweet food. Sweet potato pie or pound cake.
Oh, sweet potato pie.
Okay. Okay.
Allison.
So I'm gonna go back to fitness.
Thank you. See my spirit animal. I told you.
Mountain climbers or burpees?
Death.
Burpees.
Right?
Burpees.
I'm so sorry.
Burpees.
Burpees.
Okay, and last but not least, me. Yoga or hip hop fitness.
Ooh.
I'm gonna shock you on this. Yoga.
I like yoga too. It's meditation. The meditation of it. That's what I like.
Yoga is good for you.
Hard pass.
So real
So
quick.
y'all, this completes my interview. It was fast and to the point, and I'm so happy I got through it. My hands didn't sweat. Thank you, Drake.
You
Thank you.
And,
Thank you for dealing with all my questions I had asked you, and I appreciate y'all for allowing me to do this, pushing me and making me do. They harassed me and made me do this on my own because I'm scary. But
You got this, girl.
and if you want to stay with us, you can stay with us because we're gonna get to the nitty gritty now.
Okay, I'm gonna stay with you for a minute.
Okay,
So
so I'm gonna turn it over, huh?
Before we move on real quick, Dre, a Miss Geraldine Taylor.
Yes.
She said, "Hey Dre, so proud of you." So
That's Mom Dukes.
all
Hey,
right.
Mom.
Oh,
okay, Mom, tuning in with us tonight. She gave you a
make
shout
sure
out.
to subscribe.
She will.
Yeah.
All right. So here we go. We're gonna get in there. Go ahead, Kenya, take this show already.
All right. We're gonna start it off easy. Like Tina Turner say something, we like it nice and easy. We're gonna start it off easy. Then we're gonna get rough, okay? So the easy part right now is going to be, you didn't send me her name, but I don't care. I don't need her name. That
They don't have a last name.
Vanessa. Her name is Vanessa. And Vanessa is a recent graduate of an HBCU college, and she has pledged Delta. I ain't gonna do that sign, and then they be calling me.
I'll do it.
Man,
I pledged Delta.
So, and I guess she crossed over because she has the clothes on. But as you all can see, Vanessa skin don't look like mine. Her hair is nice and blonde. She real skinny, ain't got no thickness on her.
Now she got Kate.
If she got Kate, somebody with my color help to get it there. But anyway, we're gonna move on. How y'all feel about Miss Vanessa from the colonizer side of the globe becoming a Delta, which is predominantly and mostly and wholeheartedly a colored people's organization?
All right. So before we start, now, this is not the first time someone other than a Black person, man or woman, who have pledged to a sorority or a fraternity. Why are we still doing the back, giving people hell for something that we don't have no control over. We're not the organizers or the leaders of these organizations. So if they okay with it, we have no choice but to be okay with it. I did talk
to financially active.
I did talk to a few Deltas, and one Delta, and I inboxed another one. And one of the Delta, they just crossed over 3 white women. And according to the other Delta, there have been a lot of white women a part of the sorority. So why are we still today in 2020 having issues with someone of another race in our culture? Now let's go.
It's because people of color feel like and let me first say this, I don't have an issue with her. I'm actually proud of her because we just don't know what she went through going through that process. And they 9 times out of 10, they may or may not have made it easy for her. But people of color, we always feel like every time we have something to ourselves, we can never have it to ourselves. It go, people, the Caucasians, they take and they take, and I feel like that's where the frustration comes from, because we always feel like something's being taken from us. But I feel like we need to also realize that we are asking to be included in things, and we also have to give that branch for others to be included as well.
Right. I'm with you on that one. On which one you're right.
Okay. Black
Look at Allison, though. Why everybody
okay, real quick, and then I'm gonna let y'all go for it. I got you, Aaron. I feel you on that. And we, as the colored peoples, the black peoples, always got to be the ones to say, come on over in here. We got you and we gonna love you. But when they get something and we go knocking, we don't take ingress here. We don't have ingress over in our stuff, because y'all gonna make our stuff nasty. Y'all gonna be, but we gonna come over there and take what y'all got. But it's every single thing. That's what it feels like to me. Now, if Delta organization said it was okay, I'm not a Delta, I'm not an AKA, I'm not a nothing. I didn't go to an HBCU, okay? I didn't pledge nothing. I ain't got no money to pledge nothing. So if they said it's okay, that's on y'all. But the way I feel about it, I'm like, y'all got your own stuff. Why can't we have our own stuff? We always got to say, come on with us. But y'all ain't saying, come on. I'm done.
I mean, they might need her money. She look real wealthy. She look like she'll pay her financial dues for
Aaron, time out. Aaron, go time out.
Her football boyfriend who done made it to the NFL gonna help her pay that. Her football
Aaron, go time out.
See what I'm saying?
Aaron, go to time out. Time out.
5 years. I'm gonna leave that alone, because that's really kind of like a touchy subject. I'm gonna leave that alone. I plead the fifth. I'm gonna leave that alone.
And see, I would like to actually hear from somebody who is a Delta. We're not, none of us besides you are, and most of us are not Greek in here. And so it'd be nice. I say most of us aren't. So those of y'all who are Greek, we would love to hear from you. We don't have a dog in this fight.
I'm gonna leave that alone.
I'm like Miss T. I'm gonna leave that alone. I mean, I pledge Alpha, and I pledge at Grambling State. So I mean.
So do y'all have other races in your fraternity?
Not in my chapter, but I've seen
in this chapter, yeah.
They, they have other races.
But really, it's just like a code of you just don't. I don't speak on. I'm gonna leave that alone.
Right.
I respect that. Being silent instead of saying something that gets you in trouble. I totally get that.
Kenya is so over.
Okay, I'm gonna speak. Okay, so I'm a Zeta. I went over at an HBCU. Now, I have not been the most active, and that's for other reasons that don't need to be discussed here.
Exactly.
Doesn't change the fact that I earn my letters like everybody else, and I'm very proud to be a Zeta. So to my knowledge, we do have other races, not in my chapter, but somewhere else in the country. And I mean, I'm pro-Black above anything else. I just am who I am. My issue is I go back to why they were created. Mm-hmm. The fraternities, the Divine Nine started off as 8 before Iota Phi Theta was added, but the Divine Nine was created because we were not allowed in the white fraternities and sororities. The whole premise of the Black fraternity, Black Greek organizations is because we were not included in the other organizations. Now, our fraternities and sororities are not just at HBCUs, they are also at PWIs. That's not the issue. My thing is, I've had an issue even with, so back in North Carolina where I'm from, we had something called a minority incentive grant. The grant was meant for those who were African American or American Indian, actual minorities who were going into private white institutions. They decided to flip it because some people started to complain and started to give those grants to the whites who decided to go to an HBCU, who were only going to the HBCU for the benefit of the grants. Mm. And the HBCUs, again, were created because we were not allowed in the white institutions. So if you have a whole plethora of other sororities and fraternities to be a part of, there is no real reason for you to be in one of ours. There's not. You have several other options. You'd want to be in it for another reason. And I just don't particularly think that the reason is always valid, well-intentioned, or for our benefit. And to the benefit of, you know, what Aaron said with the financial, I get that. No organization can run without financial backing, and I understand. Having said that, from a psychological standpoint, why do we have to always be the one to include? Why are we always the ones who are excluded, constantly being told to include? I don't want to include you. For what? You didn't want to include me? And I'm not saying that to be petty. I'm just saying, let's play the game that you created. You created this game. So let's keep playing the game.
But do you feel that out of the two, someone has to be the bigger person?
It ain't got to be us.
All the time.
But I get it. It ain't gotta be us all the time.
It's always us. That's my point. It's even down to interracial dating, which I know we're not talking about, so I'm gonna get on it and get off it real quick.
That's what she said.
But we're always the ones that include the other race that is dating our son or our daughter. And you still have some white people. If you bring a Black man or a Black woman to them, they still ready to write the whole child off. But here we are, bringing them to the cookout, giving them lemonade, showing them how to make potato salad. We always the ones without raisins. Yes, we are always the ones who are bending over backwards. And I'm tired of us having to do that. I think at some point there is a difference between being the bigger person and us just saying that we just want to be included. And I just don't want to be included that badly. You created a game. Let's play the game. Go on over there to Gamma Gamma Phi or whatever you got at Penn State. Go on over there and do what you do and leave the Divine Nine alone.
I'm done. Bye, Karen. Okay, moving on. Because we can stay on that a long time, but we got other stuff.
So then Rachel Dolezal pledge, but we still don't know what she is yet, though, dude.
We know what she thought she was. We know what she wanted to be. Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Our next topic is going to be about none other than Daryl Walls. Him so cute. Okay, but now here's the topic subject. With the recent coming out of Daryl Walls, which is not recent, but why do we feel that we make major headline news if anyone of the LGBTQIA but don't make major news of what's really the issue at hand. Is the media really trying to push an agenda? Why is this such big news? He already did some about a year ago. Does it matter? Why does it matter? Is the news media or people on social media making this a big issue? Come on, y'all, talk to me.
It's social media.
And it's really social media. They only doing it because of the titles LGBTQ. Anything LGBTQ is gonna be major headline over anything. You can have a black boy that gets shot and killed by a police officer, but let somebody in the LGBTQ come up, what's gonna be discovered first? The LGBTQ person before the person who got shot by the police.
Yeah, and then I think it's a combination of him being a part of the LGBTQ community and someone who is on a platform as a gospel artist. And so when you look at the two, people think, oh, he gospel mean he loves the Lord, he heard his cry, and he ain't supposed to be living his life that way. He's supposed to be setting an example that most, it's said that that's a sin in the eyes of God. So that's part of the problem. And, social media, they got a platform, they got fingers in the thumb that work, and so they always gonna drag something out. But I mean, if you look at them, never mind. But
I have very strong opinions.
Go ahead.
We know Damer and gone.
Go, Damer. You go. You got the floor.
It's your screen.
So here's the deal.
Uh-oh.
I don't like the fact. I mentioned this to you on the group chat. It was not him coming out. Here's the thing about the Walls family. When the situation happened a year ago, when another type of thing leaked, and it was actually like for real on leak, not by him, the media and his family did everything in their power to kill it. And the reason a lot of people don't even know about that situation is because his family killed that real fast. The situation, it's harder to kill. And if he was going to actually be coming out, it would have been of his own fruition, and him and his team would have made a statement. It wouldn't have been this nature. It would have been much more official, much more blatant. Now, he is dumb as hell for thinking that just because he was sharing a video with close friends on Instagram, he thought it would be safe. We all have it, okay? We all have close friends that we share very, very, very private things with. The thing is, you don't put that shit on social media. You barely put that in a group meet unless it's literally like two people, So him doing that was just dumb as hell because somebody who he thought was a close friend took that, screenshot it, and put it out there, which lets me know that people in his inner circle already know, even though they may have killed it in public. Because that's why I'm saying it was not him coming out. He was outed because he knows that his gospel career is now in jeopardy because of him being gay. And this is incontrovertible. His previous video was kind of grainy, so he could plausible deniability. By the way, he was putting in work in that last video. Oh, but this one you can't. Right. Oh this one you can't.
I want to see it. Somebody send it to me.
I'll tell you later. But no, this one he can't. You can't fight this one. This is just flat out. So he has to figure how to address it at some point in time. And right now, his best way to address it is to be silent. And his team, I guarantee you, his media team is trying to figure out what the hell are we going to do? Because I guarantee you, there are contracts lost. There are people coming at him sideways, which is why he shut his Instagram. He was not coming out because it would have been a whole different way. He would have had to shut down things because he would have been prepared for that backlash. If he say, I'm coming out, there would have been a lot more support and there would have been a lot of people staying silent. But because he was outed, now everybody's trying to make him look like he's shysty. When the fact of the matter is, if it was a woman in that video, nobody would give a flying damn about it. So it's not really fair.
So I'm gonna go back on what you just said, King. You made a statement that if he was coming out, he would be more supported. I would disagree because going back on him being a gospel artist, even if he was coming out, they still was gonna look at him sideways and attack him because he is someone of the gospel era. So
I get what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying? So they still gonna talk bad about him. But again, like I had did on our other panel member, our other co-host, Suge Post, even though he is, part of the gospel era, and now he's officially gay, why would the pastor of whatever church he attends attack him And this is just an scenario. Because we know it goes on in a lot of churches.
His pastor ain't gonna attack him for one because that man probably paying his tithes, and he.
But I'm saying, no, but this is
however,
you have pastors and people in the church who is doing devilish things in the church, but they praise the pastor. But with him being gay, but yet he's still paying his tithes, singing in the choir, doing this, doing that. They want to attack him and be okay with the pastor doing what they doing with all of the first ladies. It's supposed to be one first lady.
That's a whole other segment. Don't go there because you're gonna see.
I'm gonna answer that, but let me see.
I don't think the pastor gonna say nothing because the pastor probably won too. So I don't think the pastor.
Let me address that. I can address that particular question. That has to deal with where you are. If you are somebody who does not have status and does not have high power and visibility, it is a lot less of a problem. Only because if the pastor falls or that comes down, the whole church falls. For instance, if Miss T was to lose all her jobs and just make bad choices, her whole household will fall apart. Right. And everybody who's sitting and counting and supporting, her and trusting her and uplifting her, they would fall apart. However, the kid messes up, her daughter, child, son, nephew, whatever, they just mess up over there, we pick them up. But when the leader or somebody who has a raised platform has something like this, and they haven't necessarily been transparent or open about it, it's a whole thing. Because he was outed, it's a lot more of a backlash. If he was coming out,
if he has a good publicist or manager, they finna pull out every scripture in the book.
They're gonna do something. His team's gonna do something, but they have to let the fire die down because if they act too quickly, it's gonna be a problem. If they act too long, it's gonna be a problem. So right now they're trying to gather their forces and figure out a full court press. Right now they're doing damage control for his money. I guarantee. That's
3 to 5 business days.
So there's that whole situation. And it's a matter of he's on a raised platform. And because so vehemently last year, they denied. Killed it. People came at Larry Reed Live, who was like a blogger, about him. And he was just giving commentary on what was already out there. Because you denied it so much, now that it's out there, again, and incontrovertible, now he has even more backlash rather than if he said, you know what, guys, I guarantee you the support would change so quickly. It would still be backlash from old conservative Baptists and churches, but the people people who are like, if he would just come on out, we'd be okay because we'd be honest and we could know. There's going to be backlash either way, but the amount and the type is going to be an issue. And I honestly don't care about him dating anybody. I'm currently worried for his mental state. And I'm worried for his heart.
Yeah,
because he now knows that somebody in his camp put out business that he thought he could feel safe to put out with his inner circle. So now he has to do a whole thing there. 2, he didn't know if his boyfriend wanted to be out there like that. 3, now he has to figure out what's going to go on with the whole everything.
The thing is, it's a video. It's a video.
Exactly.
But it's a video sent to his close friends. If you look at it, it was only sent to his close friends. So someone in his circle.
That's why my circle is a dot.
He ate somebody sweet potato pie and they got mad. And was like, okay, I got you.
He need to realize that salt and sugar sure look the same until you stick your finger in and taste it.
Taste.
Okay.
You better preach, daughter.
And then
maybe she said that.
They need to mind the business that pay them because at the end of the day, his business not paying them. You know what I'm saying? So they out here leaking information about this man, but what did you benefit from it? For one, you're gonna lose someone that you thought was your close friend. So you're not gonna be able to go to those events that he invited you to, all those good events that your friend has invited you to. You know what I'm saying? And now you're looking like a snake. So nobody else can trust you with their business. So really, people need to mind the business that pay them. That's all I got to say.
It actually could have been somebody that was jealous. It could have been somebody in that circle that wanted him or wanted the boyfriend, you know. And they was like, oh, so you I can't get this, so let me do this.
Yeah.
So anyway, okay for Yolanda Adams and Kirk Franklin and them to just gather him up and just support him publicly. He'll be fine.
Yeah. He'll be fine.
Denise, do you have something to say before we go over to Cortez? You got something, Denise?
I ache for him, y'all. Like my heart just hurt. Like it irks.
Can we get Denise to talk?
It hurts. She breathing.
All right, so here's my stance on it. Whether we like it or not, media and society as a whole, music industry, everybody, they live off of buzzwords. Right now, LGBTQ is a major buzzword. If you can show that you're pro in any way, then you get the golden gates opened and wine flowing and all this other stuff. So I think people are so focused on the notoriety they can receive by being a member or an ally that they're not paying attention to the fact that we're still talking about people. These aren't just letters. These are people. These are people who are walking around trying to live their lives. These are also people who know what kind of environments they're in and what destruction it could cause to them physically, spiritually, career-wise, financially, and it's up to them. It should be up to them to decide whether they want to be outed or not. At the end of the day, all of us should be blessed to have a circle like our brother Chadwick Boseman did. That's the circle all of us need. That's the circle. When we, unfortunately, it takes things like this to determine that we either don't have that circle at all, or we have one person in that circle who needs to be kicked the hell out. And I hate that he has to go through this publicly, but imagine what's waiting for him, that he was gone through, that he went through this now before he really takes off. Exactly. So it is a blessing in disguise, because now he's able to weed out who doesn't need to go with him and who would out him for something that will end up being a bigger deal. And in terms of, you know, the Christian community, y'all know that I was a Christian for years. I was super Christian. And for a while I was super stupid Christian. And I acknowledge all of that. I don't hate Christianity. I hate church people.
Oh, come on, speak, girl.
I'm done with church people. So anybody who has something against this brother, and I'm gonna look in the camera, anybody who's going to a church.
Hold on. Let me bring your video up.
You're gonna spotlight you.
Here you go. Say what you gotta say, sis.
Anyone who claims to be a Christian that had an issue with finding out that this brother is in love and sexually attracted to men. If you also have a pastor sleeping with people underage, if you got a pastor that you know is sleeping with other boys, if you got a minister of music that is screwing around and you don't care as long as he brings that gospel trophy home, you need to sit the hell down, because you're part of the problem. You are part of the problem. Leave this young man alone. Let him live his life. And if you are not willing to understand the Bible, not thump it, not read it, not just preach it, but understand it, then just stop talking. Because this is still a life that you didn't get to create, a path that you didn't get to put him on, and a struggle and a overcoming and all of this other stuff that you don't get to experience. Because guess what? You also don't get to experience what he overcomes. You don't get to experience what he's blessed with. You don't get to experience any of that as long as you want to continue to ride the wave. You're going to ride the wave with your pastor? Go ahead and ride the wave over here. I don't want to hear it. Nobody wants to hear it. We're tired of the hypocrisy.
Come on now.
Sit down.
Mind the business that pays you.
That part.
All I got to say.
That was the word of today.
What we get?
One of the words.
What we talking about now?
That was a preacher sermon, wherever you want. I'm not talking about no spiritual stuff. That was it. Pass the offering basket.
So actually, our other co-host, Suge, is tuning in and he's commenting. So the first thing he said, was he outed? To me, it can go both ways.
I mean, he did.
He also said most pastors don't even teach love. He said that. That's the whole word in itself.
Oh my God.
And then he said, He also said, just don't say anything, period, and live your life.
Period.
And then he turned around and said, get a real job. I can't remember. I don't know what that was in reference of. Sure, let us know what that last comment was in reference.
Is he talking about a pastor not being a real job?
Bye. Good night. Go to sleep. Go ahead, Kenya. Let's go to our next topic, Kenya. Let's go to the next topic, Kenya, because this way he's gonna take us.
Before we move on, Dre, do you have anything to say about this?
Yes. Dre's just kikiing over here.
He just enjoying himself.
I'm just taking it in. I mean, I agree with the lady though. Like, leave that man alone. If he want to go, that's what you want to do. Let him do it. Leave him alone.
Leave him alone.
If you
leave him alone and let that boy sing. Let him sing and be who he is, because
there's plenty of them.
It's plenty of them out there.
Singing
got the and doing something.
Because if he want to,
for Jesus.
Because if he want to sing gospel and play baseball with no bat, with no balls, let him do it.
Okay, moving on. Next subject.
But there are. Like
next subject. We're going to move on to our next subject, and this subject has been talked about since the day it happened, and it has moved all the way to the Wendy Williams show. Now, y'all know when it made Wendy, I'm like, Wendy, what you doing over here in Dallas?
Listen, let me fix my drink, honey.
I have to fix my ponytail. I'm ready.
Baby, it made the Wendy Williams show. Y'all, we are talking about True Kitchen and Cocktails. Now, if you're just tuning in and you don't know exactly what happened, let me try to break it down for you.
Wait a minute.
They will give you the sound bite.
Wait a minute. Deborah said, oh, she woke now.
What y'all talking about, Ricky Rush?
Okay, now the sound bite that is going around is the manager, general manager, owner of True Kitchen and Cocktails, and him starting here and then going there and saying, you can get out of my restaurant, because he doesn't want the twerking and on the tables and all that stuff. But see, you got to go to the backstory. You got to get the whole story of it. And the whole story is there were groups there, and in True Kitchen and Cocktails, they play music and they serve drinks, and you eat, I guess, high class food for the colored peoples. And it's a Black-owned restaurant that sells good food. I heard. I ain't been there yet. Okay, so now with this music playing and all of these people here and they're having a good time, songs come on, and it's the songs where you get up and you shake your derriere, which is twerking. Okay, well, some of these young ladies in the restaurant were doing this. And apparently he went to them and said, you know what, ma'am, we don't allow that. This is like a family friendly. Could you all not, I thank you. You can see the video of him actually saying stuff like that, okay? That was one time. Then it happened again. And it says that he went back again. He was like, I really, don't come on, ladies. I'm having me respect y'all respect yourself. Well, it happened a third time. Brother man walked himself up out of the kitchen and was like, listen here. I ain't gonna hide this up in my house. Y'all gonna act right or you can get her out. I don't need your help. That's basically what he said. I built this for us Black folks to enjoy something of the upper class. Yeah, that music may be playing, but y'all ain't got to get your funky tails, sweaty booties up on my tables, up on my chairs, and twerking all up on my mirrors and stuff. You can go. Bye. But he said it in other words. Like I said, get the stepping. So, me, y'all already know what my comment is. I need a reservation. That's all I'm saying. I just need a reservation.
I want to hear Aaron.
Because me,
I'm gonna let y'all go. First.
Let me tell you, because me personally, I don't see nothing wrong because my mama trained me right. I know how to go into a restaurant, sit my tail down and eat my food and drink my drink. If a song come on and I like the song and I know that I can grind and all kinds of stuff to the song, I'm not gonna do it in the restaurant because what? Because my mama taught me right. Okay? And ain't no manager in no restaurant gotta come out and tell me to sit my funky tail down or get the fuck out. He ain't got to do that. So I don't have a problem with what he said, because if I was sitting in that restaurant and it happened, I wouldn't be, oh, I want my money back. I would be.
You're talking about me.
Okay, so
He ain't talking about me. Somebody pass me that shot over there. Give me some butter for my bread.
The cute girl in the picture.
The queen first.
I'm gonna keep eating my food and drinking my drink because that was y'all he was talking to. Now I'm done. I ain't got no problem with it.
Look, I'm gonna pull the Alice and Denise real quick. Then I'm gonna go to Aaron. Listen, for those who are canceling their reservations, please let me know. I'll be glad to take your spot.
Yeah.
Let me know Aaron. What day you going. I'll meet you there. What's up?
Okay, if y'all want to go, I would change my number to whatever many people I need. Go ahead, Aaron. It's your floor.
I want to go.
Okay, I would like to say that yes, I would also like your reservation if you decide not to continue forth. I've never been. I do want to experience the ambiance. I don't get to experience the twerking, but it's okay. But I have a problem with what he said, how he said it. I understand somebody was looking like a monkey on their stuff, shaking derrieres on glass, but someone who has, managed multiple businesses, brought business up out of the hole, taught customer service classes. I definitely think that in that moment, he could have benefited from my services, because as a manager, you can't, you get things better with sugar. He should have, the second time, put them out. It shouldn't have even got to a third time. Like the second time, oh, y'all climbing on my stuff. All right, let me get DPD, let's escort you out. The third time, for sure, it should have been some escorting out. But saying the way he addressed, it appeared that he addressed the restaurant as in a whole cussing over the people. Hey, yo, DJ, cut the music down. Like, and then you got your DJ playing, throwing in a circle. Yes, we should have home training, but you got liquor, you got negras. So somebody's birthday, they gon', everybody just can't do it in their seat like this. You know what I'm saying? Somebody.
I love you, Aaron.
So Aaron, before you continue, let me break what you said just now.
Yeah.
You do got negras, because
negras.
You do got negras.
Mm-hmm.
And you also got, Lord, please, if y'all come on my Facebook page and want to have a talk,
let them come. Let them come.
Let them come, because what?
Let them come, because.
But you got negras and you got ratchet negras with no home training.
Okay, so can I stop there? Because, being someone from Shreveport, Louisiana, where the word ratchet kind of originated, I have a problem with people using the word ratchet when they really, the word ratchet bothers me when people use it. And you being from Coshada, you understand where I'm coming from Louisiana, from the 318 area. I hate when people use the ratchet, especially y'all Texas folks, because y'all know what it means. And I said what I said. If anybody want to boxes, whatever, now I'm just playing. I don't fight. I'm a lover. But okay, finish, Cortez.
Hold on. So someone named Miss Deanna Brown.
Dion. That's Dion. She always on.
Miss Deanna Brown. Thank you for tuning in.
She always say her name wrong.
And me personally, Cortez, you can find me on Facebook at Cortez-ish. I agree with you, but let me break down.
But cancels out anything else that you say.
That's why I inserted it. That's why I inserted it. Because I don't agree. She said DJ DJ should have been playing crunk music if it's so classic. Let me go ahead and break this down real quick. Now, you have classy restaurants, but there are a lot of classy restaurants that has different styles. Now,
I ain't never heard Chris Root play.
Hold on.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm going to break all this down real quick.
Okay.
You have a black man who opened up a upscale restaurant for his people. Who are his people? Black people. What attracts black people? Music. Okay.
Liquor.
You have liquor too, but that's a given. So we ain't talking about that part. You have music. When you go to a white upscale restaurant, you may have a live band or a live singer or some elevator music. Okay, cool. Now, but you have a black man with a black restaurant catering to his black people who love black music. Even though that DJ played Throw That Ass in a Circle, you have to have some kind of understanding. If you want to twerk, thank you, Aaron, have a chair twerk. But my issue is you stood up in the chair. We eat in that restaurant. So why I want your nasty bottom feet, the shoes that you got from Big T in my chair that I got to sit down in to eat. Number two,
all that mustard.
You are standing up on a couch. And it probably was hot because it was cold outside. So I know it was kind of hot in there, and you was twerking. Okay.
Ain't no telling where your tail just came from.
It's like you twerking over other people that's, trying to eat their food. It's okay to enjoy the music. Give you a good old twerk. Hey.
Like I don't want to have lamb and smell one at the same time.
Thank you. So it's okay for that DJ. That DJ can play whatever kind of music he wants. It's up to us as a people, and not just black people, to have some kind of common sense on how to react to that music. Case in point, I got told at a restaurant called Blends. It's a daiquiri shop. It was I went for a friend's birthday, and there was another girl's birthday there. They played twerk music. I got up and grinded on her in the restaurant. The manager politely came over to me the first time and told me, "Don't do that." What did my black ass do? I didn't do it again. So it sometimes it takes common sense. So with what Dion just said, when she said the DJ should not have been playing crunk music, I can't agree with you, honey. I'm sorry. This don't come from no disrespect place. This come from a respectful, loving place. I just don't agree, because how many times have you went to Applebee's and you got your phone on that app on the music jukebox and you played Megan Thee Stallion?
Applebee's ratchet though.
It's ratchet, but how many times have you seen anybody stood up in that chair?
Okay, I done been to Applebee's where they have karaoke night. They line dancing in the middle of the floor. They couldn't.
Okay.
They throwing
that's karaoke night.
Thank you for saying that. You said it. Key word: karaoke night. So you are going to experience that. Okay. But my issue is not her. If she was twerking, I'm okay with that. But you twerking.
It was the standing on the couch.
Furniture.
You putting your feet on somebody's furniture.
In the middle of a pandemic. In the middle of a panoramic.
Exactly.
Let me see.
Like I said, King, let me say this real quick, then we're going to come to you. Like I said in the group, if you go to somebody's house, and me and Cortez was saying this, I'm going to use this example. If you go to somebody's house, y'all having a nice little get together, nice music, y'all like it, everything. And they say, yeah, the house is open, but just this room right here, don't go in this room. That room is off limits, okay? So y'all still kicking it, and you go checking around and smoozing with everybody, and you see somebody in that room, and you say, you know what? I asked y'all kindly not to go in that room, so could you come on out? They come out. So y'all smoozing again, and you go back and you see that they in the room again. It's like, you know what? I'm only going to say it this time. Please do not go in that room. Smoozing again, and you go back, and they sitting on your goddamn bed.
Right.
It's the head of the bed.
Everybody gets
the head of the bed.
Don't sit at the head of my bed.
The head of the bed. You can't sit on my bed. The foot. You can't sit underneath my bed. The head of the bed. The side of the bed. On the floor by the bed. Ain't nobody coming in my room because that's my space.
And you better not touch my head pillow. If you touch my head pillow,
it's on. We gonna
touch my head pillow.
If I say don't go in my room and I catch you in my room, it's everybody go. Everybody get out of my house.
I don't want nobody in my bathroom. I have a bathroom and I don't want nobody.
I'm here for that.
I gotta pee. I gotta pee.
Go to the other one.
Okay. Use the other bathroom. Got it.
Okay, Damon. Go ahead, Damon.
Hold on. Before Damon speak, I have a long message in this group, baby.
Damn. I mean, dang.
Okay,
what is that?
All right. So whoever. Okay, so her name is Gina Slater. Thanks for tuning in, Gina. She said, I said this on many posts because I stand behind Kevin and how he handled the situation. Nick and Sam's definitely plays rap in their bar, and I've never seen in my life twerking. With that being said, if a song makes you get up out your seat and twerk on this man's furniture, you clearly have no home training nor class. See, that's what I'm saying. It's just the furniture for me. It's okay.
Yeah, it's the furniture. But you're not going to cuss me out and get my money at the same time.
Well, hold on.
He wasn't talking to you though. He wasn't. If you weren't the one that was on the furniture,
I was in the restaurant.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because that point wasn't to you. The point wasn't to you.
I'm gone.
If the point is not to me, I ain't got shit to do with it. Excuse me, y'all.
But
if the point ain't to me, I ain't got shit to do. I don't care who you talking to.
The background, they was like, check, please.
Two people.
Multiple people were offended.
The people who said check, please, you have to realize it was a table of 3 of them. It was 3 different tables of all of them together. So the people that was hollering check, please were the ones who he was addressing.
Exactly. So you can tell how close the voice was.
So it wasn't the other people that are around him. There's several people that have said they was offended by that.
Yeah, I saw those comments.
Doing all that because they were eating, and you don't want
to. So that means he really should have put. So that means it was just a poor management decision. If people were offended, I'm sure somebody said something. He really should have put them out at the second time. They should have been.
No, that was offended.
One time was a mistake.
What they was doing. That was for the comments I saw. They was offended by the twerking over my head. If I'm trying to eat my lamb chop or my steak that's well done with my broccoli and extra garlic, I don't want nobody right here twerking over my head.
Yeah, spread
right.
So I would feel offended by them doing that because it's like damn,
absolutely correct.
It's like damn, like can you like do that over there? Like come on now.
He said do it over there.
Like right, I mean, I'm cool with you twerking. He's like he said this morning on Ricky Smiley Morning Show. He is not against twerking at all. He is not against twerking at all, and he did issue a public apology on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show this morning. He did do all that, so he did take accountability of the things he said and how he said it.
That's what I'm on.
Yeah,
we
gotta get the king. We gotta get the king. And then we'll talk about our comments.
Yeah, because I want to tell y'all what Henry said.
Our conversation has been steered, it's not really a conversation of right or wrong. It's a matter of what is necessarily just. Because right or wrong is kind of in the eye of the beholder, and just kind of also is too. Because I heard Aaron, I heard other people, and I currently honestly agree with her opinion. However, how I feel about it on a personal level, I still feel a problem because, like Kenya said, when he addressed it, was that me twerking? No, get them the hell out of here. Okay, moving on. Now, first, he said it was a manager. He's the owner, which is a whole different thing with what he can and cannot do. If I own this here building or whatever, I'm the actual owner. I can say whatever the hell, fuck anything I want to. Not saying it's right or wrong, but it is just he does actually have that right. Customer service-wise, that's a no-no normally. So I get what you're saying with that, Aaron. Now, he did address everybody as a whole, and I address this because I have actually cussed at my students in the high school. Once a year, I end up cussing at them. And I don't like the fact that I do that, but after so long, eventually, everybody has to break and lose their cool. Now, the next day, I do go back to my students, and I apologize normally. There's one time I didn't. But most of the kids didn't have a problem. because they saw that they acted an ass. And so when I said quit showing your ass, by the next day they realized, okay, Mr. Grove never gets like that. So that's just a whole different thing. It's not fair because people want to act a fool, be disrespectful to an establishment or a person, and then get mad when he acts an ass with you. And that's not fair to anybody because, well, I'm grown, I can do what I want. Get the hell out. You can't do it on my private property. Now, it was the third time. So Aaron did say he could have escorted them out sooner. I got you. I'm totally here for that. And the thing is, I'm watched the video from 3 different angles on their page. He had a bunch of videos. That third time, she was literally doing it to be a bitch ass disrespectful. Like, honestly. If he's warned you twice, and the third time you decide to escalate it again by getting on my table, oh, bitch, I'm acting a complete ass. She escalates. You're asking for that and then want to cry wolf when somebody acts an ass with you. And the people who were mad were also the ones hyping her up to do it. So you do need to get the hell out of my establishment. I don't want your money here. I will get money from clients who will respect what I have to do. You know, and then when it's blatant disrespect, don't be mad when blatant disrespect comes back at you, no matter who you are, because we are human. Business people alike, and so we try and keep it cordial and professional. But when you see somebody literally shitting on what you're doing and trying to accomplish on a whole systemic level, when your dream is to provide something for my people that is upscale and classy, and I see you blatantly doing it, that doesn't just offend him. He felt offended for anybody who's also been trying to do that. And we as a people have decided, I'm going to do what the fuck I want to do and just be bullshit to what you say. And so when he acted ass, he said it specifically to those who were acting a fool, but he said, just in case anybody else want to think they can do this and I'm not talking to you, this goes for any and everybody who can get this smoke. Like, that was the kind of vibe it was. So if that's not you in that smoke situation, you have no reason to be offended. They were offended because they supported her and hyped her ass up to do that. So no, they didn't need to be there either, which is why they should have left and why they probably like, you know. So I get what Aaron is saying completely 100%. I totally get it. I don't get offended when people go off on a whole group and I'm sitting there like, I ain't done nothing. I'm sitting there eating my food. And he did go back and apologize, which is why I went to his page and saw the 3 or 4 different camera angles. So if we want people to not act an ass with us, it's kind of imperative that these people don't act an ass in somebody else's establishment. Because him as an owner can do whatever the hell, if he wanted to do it, he could. But if he tells you not to do it, he can. If Kenya wanted to walk around her house butt-ass naked with everybody there, but told us not to do it, as the owner of that house, she has the right to do it. And if we don't like it, get the hell out.
That's it.
If we don't,
and
that's not right or wrong. It's mine. You know?
Okay.
Like I said, I get what you're saying.
I know.
We get what you're saying in regards
Aaron, I'm following you.
customer service. We get it. We get the customer service aspect of it. I get it. I customer service, yes. I'm all for customer service. I can give you customer service. But there comes a point in time when I say this, and I have been the customer. They say the customer is always right.
I hate that.
Not necessarily.
Nope.
It's not. I don't care how much I can be 100%, 200% customer service genius guru, whatever. It's not always the customer is right. No, it's not. And if they come to you and you give them the respect that you're supposed to, I'm giving you the respect. I'm treating you in this way. I'm doing everything by the book. I'm being nice and genuine and everything else. And I'm doing it. And then you say, in my face, you spit in my face. Then it's like, let me take this wig off. Hold on.
Like, you want
customer service is out the door, because then that's a no. I have done everything. I have given you everything. And then I own this. I own it. And then you spit in my face. We both going to jail tonight.
So, going off of everything everybody has said, with Black people, why does it take to the point of this level of when someone cuss us out or do this or do that for us to react to something? Why they didn't react to that man when he first came and politely said, hey, don't do that? But after he came back for a third time and now he cursed you out, he don't need your money and this, now you want to react. Why does it take that for us Black people to finally respond to something?
Let Allison answer
please.
that one. Let
Please.
Allison answer that.
Come on, spirit animal.
All right, so here's the story. Here's my story. I used to be heavily involved in the poetry community. I had a favorite poet. I followed him wherever he was performing. One night, I followed him to what turned out to be a lifestyle party. I'm not into lifestyle parties. It's not what I do. I stayed because I wanted to see him perform. It wasn't a really big deal. They had some sex toys and stuff like that, but it wasn't over the top. So the person that put it on thanked me for coming, was so appreciative that I took the time that he told me about another one. I decided to support him. I would go to the other one. The other one was way different. I walk in, was in a warehouse. I get these baby wipes handed to me. I'm told where I can go if I want to smoke weed. And I'm told that if I stay till 5, they're going to make breakfast. I open the door. I look to my right and it's a wall-to-wall screen of a porno playing. The only rule that they had is if you want to have sex, just go behind one of these doors. That's all we ask you to do. There was weed. There was a lot of alcohol. The only reason I ended up staying was because the DJ was bumping. I just wanted to hear what he was going to play. So I stayed for the damn DJ. My point, though, this was a Black event. It was a lifestyle event. People were walking around, breasts out, ass out, giving each other the sign that they wanted to go behind these rooms. The only rule that they had with all this liquor flowing and all this weed was do not have sex right here at these tables. Go behind one of these doors. If they could follow that rule, there's no excuse. Like, there's no excuse. You did it because you wanted to do it. And you've probably had a habit of not doing it or not doing what you were told to do, and you got away with it because you thought it was cute or because you were in another environment where they would rather just leave you alone than check you. Now, someone who has dealt with a narcissist and has coached people who have dealt with narcissists, one of the biggest issues that I have is people never see when you lose your shit. They just want to talk about the fact that you lost it. They never want to talk about what led up to it.
There you go.
They never want to talk about they don't want to talk about what led up to that man. And the issue that I have answering the question that y'all gave, we wait for people to lose their shit because we don't respect being respected. If she respected being respected, she would have sat her ass down. But she is not only so used to being disrespected, but used to being disrespectful that she had no problem continuing to act like he didn't say what he said. But ask me if she twerked again after he went off on her ass.
No.
She left.
That's the only thing
she left. Why did she leave?
She was embarrassed.
She got embarrassed. So there are different agendas. I hear a lot of my sisters, and I don't hate my black sisters. I don't. But this is not a leave my black sisters alone situation. This heifer was out of line. And most of the people that are saying that, your kid, your 2-year-old who is still learning how to walk, your 2-year-old can't do something 3 times without you losing your shit. But it's okay for a grown woman to bring a man to that level. The customer is not always right. And more importantly, we got to stop putting all of this onus on business owners and people who are in a positions of authority to be perfect. They do need to have better control over their temper, but they are not perfect. And if you continue to show me that you're going to say, fuck me to what I do, I'm going to show you the other side because you're showing me that you don't understand G-rated, Allison. So let me show you R-rated. Let me go ahead and get in your ass since you want to act like that's the only thing you understand. And what no one is paying attention to is that's what she showed. She showed, I don't understand respect. I only understand being cussed the hell out. That's an internal problem.
So he
You,
read how
you can preach that to a couple people.
But Henry, that's good. That's good. Henry is on here, y'all. I guess he's one of the owners of the club or whatever.
You finna read it, or you want me to read it?
You can read it. He said a lot. He had a lot of different comments.
So I tagged the restaurant in my post.
Huh?
All right. And
I
then,
tagged the restaurant.
Oh yeah.
So Henry is also the guy who created Sweet Beat.
Yes.
Right.
Henry, could you send me a coupon, a bottle or something?
So I asked him, did he want to come in and give his side since he was there? He was like, no, that's okay. I appreciate. He said, I appreciate the support y'all are giving. I even come 2 other tables food that evening, but nothing was good enough because they wanted me to come drinks also.
Now y'all can't come no drinks.
Nowhere. You cannot cup a drink. All right. He also said, y'all are definitely on point with the situation. We are even more busy now because of how much support we are receiving.
Right, I can imagine.
He said, I was actually in the first media report as the owner of the video, but I wasn't. All good, and keep supporting Black businesses.
We will.
When can we walk in?
Right, what's saying? We can get up in here, bro. We can do this. We can do a video.
Can we just get a table?
We just want
can we get a table?
Do a special broadcast.
My meal or my drinks, I'll pay. I just want the table. I'll swipe my cash out card. I don't care.
Sit me at the bar if you want to. I will order all the Sweet Beat vodka.
You can sit me in the corner on the Now I don't want to sit in the corner on the floor. But you don't gotta comp my meal. I'll swipe my cash out. I just want to sit at the table.
Can I just walk through the kitchen, through the line in the kitchen? I
wish Henry was here because I have a question about the bottles that keep coming up missing. But I guess that's for another show.
I do want to have a part 2 of this because I want to get one of the ladies who was actually, that it was talking to. Now, if y'all, I'm not sure who watched the video last night where the Renee lady who actually posted the first video that went viral when she did an interview with Smash the Topic. I listened to her. I watched that interview. She said that the security footage that Kevin Kelly, who's the owner of True Kitchen, posted on his page, she said none of that had anything to do with the situation that happened at the restaurant.
But it looked like it did, though.
It looked like it did. It went along with what she said.
But okay, so let me ask this question. Could you hear audio on that video? Or
no, because it was he had the security. Yeah, he had the security system that didn't have audio. Now I'm not sure because it was very clear HD video, so I won't be surprised if there was audio, unless he's holding audio. With him being a lawyer, he's holding it for a reason.
Most security videos don't have audio.
Huh?
Most security footage is normally just video.
I have a Blink system in my home. It got audio. And it was $24.99 at Amazon.
Let me correct you real quick. I worked at a Subway.
Come on, Subway.
Back in 2005 to 2007. I worked at Subway for 8 years. But from 2005 to about 2000 and I want to say.
Boy, don't nobody want your resume. Hurry up.
Just tell us a story.
I was a manager at Subway. And we had a security system, and we had audio and clear HD video. So if they had audio back in 2005, 6, 7, 8, 9, I know they got audio today.
My Blink from Amazon for $24.99 that I got on Amazon Prime Day has audio.
Boom. So maybe he's holding the audio for a reason. He put the video. We can watch the video with no sound to see he's supporting what he said. It's also support what they said without audio. If you walk to that table and he's doing this and all that kind of stuff, we all know this means thank you.
Thank you for coming to my establishment. Please sit down, ma'am. Thank you. I want to thank you for being a patron here. So please take his, I do the same thing.
let's put 2 and 2 together. All I'm saying is, Black people, we got to do better. If we want Black business owners, if we want to go to another Black estate, if we want to support one another, we have to 100% support one another, not halfway or when we want to.
But the thing is, you have that, not all, you have that group of Black people that don't know how to come up. That's all they know is that particular thing. They don't know how to have nice things. They're still in the slave mentality era of their mind.
And they stealing. The man said they stealing his bottles and putting them
but they are stealing the man's bottle.
I told y'all I seen the post.
You know what? If I lived closer, I would be security.
Oh my goodness.
Let me watch the liquor.
Like,
we won't take your bottles or
twerk,
silverware
or twerk,
nothing, or twerk, because I don't know how. I'm flat-butted, so I can't twerk anyway.
I got bad knees,
so I just want to eat.
So let me go ahead and reiterate what he said on the Rick and Smiley Morning Show. He did apologize for the choice of words he used and his delivery. He did say he's going to make changes to the DJ playlist. In fact, I don't think he should, because I may want a little crunk music while I'm eating. I know how to move in my chair, but I mean, go ahead.
I think Henry, hear me if you're listening now. I think that you still can play Throw That Ass in a Circle, but it's how you play it. Like have a live soul jazz band. Like Throw That Ass in a Circle.
I hate you.
Now
Aaron.
tell me I'm lying. Y'all been the
Aaron, I hate you so much.
Man,
it's the voice for me.
You got trombones.
No.
Thank y'all for watching. We have something to talk about.
Thank you all for coming out this evening.
Thank you. Thank you for tuning in, guys.
But again, Henry, if you want to play some music, I say pull up all of these artists, these Black artists that's out here that's doing the damn thing. Pull them up, put some of their stuff on the track.
Now that's the vibe.
Oh, so he do okay. He
change the whole atmosphere, because you're gonna have some Black folks that's up in age that can't come in there and act like they got some sense.
So
age is just a number.
He said they got on Fridays they do RC and the Grits live band.
Oh, that's the shit. That band is
Henry, get us in on a Friday.
I promise that's what we need to come on a Friday.
I'm gonna just be in my chair like this.
So I'm finna search for baby.
Listen.
He said we gotta
go. It's after 9:30. We have been on here over an hour and a half, and I know the folks is tired of us talking about that. I know
they get out.
They ain't tired of us talking about True Kitchen. That's why we say True Kitchen last, because we know it was going to be like this.
We knew we was going over. Now, if they got to go to bed and go to work in the morning, if they don't work from the comfort of their home, I'm sorry. But I can wake up at 7:40 and go to work.
Listen, stop rubbing that in on people. Some people have to go out the door to go to work, and they want to keep hearing us, but they kind of tired, and we want the folks to come back next week. We want them to come back, and we want to be respectful of their time.
Gina said she agreed. Hold on. Jenna said she totally agree with you about the live band playing Twerk That Ass.
As a music connoisseur, I'm telling you, I know what the vibe can be.
Yeah, Gina.
Henry, call me. We can talk. Let me do the playlist. Let me sit down with you, RC, and we can talk about a vibe that's going. You can still give them a little twerk.
So I have a question.
Follow me on IG.
Now Kevin did say that Play That Ass in a Circle was part of the playlist for their New Year's party that they're doing, and they're almost booked. Now, here's the thing, and this is a very honest question. Are you allowing a dance floor? Because it is New Year's, you don't
have to.
And you having twerk music, hood music, crunk music. Are you going to allow an open dance floor? Because I will say, It's New Year's and people gonna turn up. I'm sorry. If you play house music, I'm gonna vote the house down. So, I mean, that's a question I want to express. Now let's go ahead and end the show. You got something to say, Aaron, real quick?
Yes. So if you have a dance floor, let's discuss law, the bylaws that need to be in place for New Year's.
Exactly.
So that we won't have this, again.
We can help you work it out because I don't think it should be a full menu. It should be a limited menu and certain drinks and then certain amount of tables, whereas there is an open dance floor. And maybe you should incorporate bar stool tables. Put those out there and not the lower tables. Just for New Year's now.
Just for New
Year's.
Because, baby,
don't tell them all. We need him to call us. Don't tell them all on the phone.
Listen,
you need to call us.
I walk around my plate, baby. I walk around my plate and my chicken wings, honey.
They can't have
He can't do it because of TABC law.
Yeah, he said he can't have a dance floor because of they have to have when you have a nightclub, you have to pay to have a dance floor. So you have a license to have a dance floor. You have to have a license for bar, like your liquor license, your dance license, and I believe it's your food and all that. You have to have license for all those things if you're gonna do them in a restaurant. So,
So now, with that being said, since it's an upscale restaurant, we're gonna have some upscale rules and regulations
dance hall license.
Yeah,
dance hall license.
And leave it at that. You can still have a nice dinner, a glass of wine or something, listen to some good music on New Year's Eve, which is what my half-a-century-year-old hotel would love. I ain't got to get up and twerk and do all the booty grinding and all of that on the dance floor. I don't need all of that. I just want some good food and some good drink. That's it. That's all. And I want to say Happy New Year because 2020 was hell. So 2021, you better come in here with some respect.
Look, God before us.
All right, so let's go ahead to it. Let's do outros and shout outs. Go ahead. Allison Denise, remember that podcast logo that I had for you when you were on the show last? Are you okay with me showing that one too?
Yeah.
All right, so go ahead, Ken, it's back on you.
All righty. So this brings our show to a close, and we have enjoyed everyone on this evening. We love that you all have came out we have something to talk about. Did you all enjoy it? I know you did. Well, we are going to close out with everybody's info and where you can find them and all of that good stuff. And we're going to start with Aaron.
I felt in my spirit you was gonna start with me, and I'm never ready, but I'm always ready. I'm always on time. Okay, so again, I'm Erin Nicole. You can find me on Facebook as Erin Nicole, ERINNICOLE. You can find me on IG as how it is pinned in my name. Please follow me. If you need any kind of services, I got you, Erin Nicole Entertainment Management Group. That's why I say Henry call me, because I can still be a blessing to you in your life. Shout out to Out in the South on the OWN channel where I have a role, you know what I'm saying? And I also have a cameo in Love and Drugs 2 that's on Tubi on the app. You can find it right now. Download and watch. We need them views.
All right now. All right. That's what's up, Aaron. You was on point, girl. All right. Come on, Miss T. What you got for us? Tell her of all things.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second. Let me get hers up real quick.
You can start talking, Miss T.
Okay, I am Miss T, DFW's favorite lady barber. You can follow me on Facebook at Latasha Miss T Thompson. You can follow me on IG at Miss T Lady Barber. That's MSTEE Lady Barber. And I am part owner of a barbershop, and that is our flyer right there. And I am hiring at the King B Barber and Beauty. I'm hiring. I need barbers. I need stylists. I need braiders. If y'all know anyone or yourself, maybe reach out to me on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok at Latasha Miss T Thompson, and we can get it going on, because I need licensed professional barbers and stylists and braiders. Okay, and also y'all, I'm part of Vid Chronicles. That's Allison.
That's Allison. Hold on.
Okay.
You said Vid Chronicles.
Okay. And also, y'all, Texas Kill City is a movie. Okay.
There you go. You got it.
Texas Kill City.
Okay. Okay, Texas Kill City is a movie that I am going to be in. It'll be coming out at mid-year next year between, I believe I want to say April and May. The movie will be out and I play a role in that movie and I'm so excited about that. And also, what you got now? Next, Star Nation. Star Nation is, I'm with the Stars of Dallas. We're a promotional team. We do all kind of things. We do catering. Excuse me, y'all. We do birthday parties. We do red carpet. We do a lot of different things. And we have a radio station. I also do radio. So we have a radio station that's going to be live along with TV shows and movies. It's going to be on Roku. We have a station coming on Roku soon.
Okay.
All right, I'm excited.
And also Vid Chronicles. Is the next one Vid Chronicles?
Oh, did you send me Vid Chronicles?
Okay, well, anyway, y'all, Vid Chronicles, y'all, we're starting back up with the Vid Chronicles. And I told you guys, if you want to do a skit in Vid Chronicles, that y'all more than welcome. We're starting back up. We are looking for new faces in the Vid Chronicle category. If you can, go to YouTube and subscribe to Vid Chronicles. If y'all need to reach out to the producer of the show, his name is Mario on Facebook. Like I said, he's looking for new talent, and I'm part of that group. And this is the last thing, y'all. This is what I'm so excited about. We're having a toy drive for the children on December the 13th at our barbershop at King B Barber and Beauty. My brother Brian Woodard, I'm pretty sure some of y'all know him. Y'all may follow him. He was giving toys for children, and so we're gonna have a big celebration for the children. We're giving them toys, and we're going to have a big celebration for Christmas for the children. So if you know anyone that has children, or if you even want to come out and help us pass out the toys, we'll be more than appreciative of you coming out. And that's going to be December 13th, 2020, and it's at 4026 West Camp Wisdom Road. It's going to be a drive-through, so you are required to wear your mask, and you let us know you have a boy or girl, the age, and we have so many people. Some of my sorors are going to be out there helping pass out the toys. The Stars of Dallas are going to be out there passing out the toys. You have police officers that are going to be out there. You have people that are in the community that are Smash the Topic. I believe he's going to come out and help us. We have the news media that is going to be broadcasting and filming us doing what we're doing. So we have a lot of stuff going on, y'all. So just come out and let's end December with a bang. Thank y'all.
All
right. See, Miss T, I told y'all she has a lot. All right, King, what you got for us? Come on, because I know you got to go.
I'm still in education, so all you're going to really hear from me is I'm teaching. Please keep yourself safe. But everybody, please also don't believe your kids. All this technology we got, y'all got to make sure y'all really check in. We're doing all we can to keep you safe, but also educate your children. I do have a project coming up with the Mansfield Philharmonic Orchestra. I'll be doing a chamber work with them called Renegade, which is sent on a text by Robert Hayden and written by Wendell Logan. And renegade was a term used for runaway slaves, and the poem was very deep, using lots of metaphors in relation to Harriet Tubman and other things as well. It's very visceral, and we'll be doing a live streaming version of that with that orchestra, and I'm really, really excited about it. And that'll be coming up in February during Black History Month.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Mr. Allison Denise.
Peace and blessings, y'all. Thank you so much for having me. I had a good time. As always, it was good to see my spirit animal again.
Love you.
Guys, I'm a relationship coach. It would be my honor to coach you through getting out of a bad situation, understanding how to navigate yourself through a good situation, and learning all the areas in between. So please feel free to visit my official website, AllisonDenise.com. I am running a special from now through Friday, where I am offering 50% off of all of my coaching packages, whether it's one-on-one, group, whatever you need, it's 50% off. Go to AllisonDenise.com, click on the Book Allison link so that you can go ahead and schedule yourself. There is an unlimited amount of courses or sessions you can schedule yourself for. It doesn't have to be between now and Friday. As long as you prepay between now and Friday, you can get it for that at the reduced rate. You can also check me out on the Allison Denise podcast. I'm on every Tuesday afternoon at 2:00 right here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, where I answer your relationship questions live. Please feel free to go to AllisonDenise.com. You can also inbox me on any of my social media to ask whatever questions you'd like me to ask. And from 2 to 3, I answer those questions live. I am part of the Bad Squad radio show. You can see us every Friday evening from 9 p.m. till around 11 p.m. right here on Facebook, YouTube, and again on Twitch. Hopefully, I'm going to try to figure out how to get that done this week. And what else? My social media handles. So you can find me right here under Allison Denise. You can also feel free to join my official Facebook page. I am Allison Denise. That is also my handle for YouTube as well as Instagram. And you can also subscribe to the Allison Denise podcast on both platforms with the same name as well. I think that's it.
All right. All right. She got a lot too. Y'all got some stuff going on. Okay, well, let me go to myself. Let me go to myself then. See, y'all see your girl? That's Auntie BB. And Auntie BB will be on the air. Yes, I am on Fuse Radio, an online radio station, KCLP Fused Radio. And you can look it up, fuseradio.com, and find it there. And I will be on every Tuesday, 12 noon Central Standard Time. And Auntie BB is going to tell you the truth, show you some love, and send you on your way with a treat. So if you go to that fuseradio.com and you want to send some information to me, and you got a question you need to ask, and you want the truth, because sugar only should go in desserts, I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. I'm going to tell you the truth, show you some love, and send you on your way. So that's Auntie BB right there. Yes. Come on over there and join me. Also, y'all see my head right here? I still got some items left. Purpose. If you have a heartbeat, you have a purpose. So if you want some items made that says you have a purpose, go on and look me up. Kenya L. Brown on Facebook. You can go to KBS_creations with a Z at the end on Instagram, or One Queen Black Butterfly. That's me. Yeah. You can look that up on Instagram as well. But y'all know me. You know my name. Look for me. Inbox me. I got you. But make sure you tuning in to Fuse Radio so you can hear Auntie BB tell some truths to some folks. Because I'm going to sit you at the table and tell it like it is. All righty. Also, I am in what is it? Out in the South. I'm sorry, I was reading. Out in the South. That is a production of Corte down there, our production manager there. Yes, he wrote and produced and all of that good stuff. And we are on the OWN channel. Guys, we have episodes 1 through 4 already out there. 5 and 6 is coming, and y'all gonna see this girl cut up on that show. So make sure you subscribe to the OWN channel, OWN channel. And it's cheap, y'all. Y'all can do it, okay? You can do it. Just go ahead and then look for Out in the South, okay? And you'll see some of us on there. All right, that's all I got. Corte, what you got?
All right. Oh my goodness, girl, child. All right. So first off, I tapped a little bit into some food. I have this seafood seasoning. It's called the Kickback Seafood Seasoning. It is available in regular and hot. And me, I love hot stuff. I love more hot stuff than the Mexican love hot stuff. So the hot seasoning is going to be hot. Aaron have tried my seasoning, and yeah, it's one of those things. So if you want to get your hands,
smile me, please.
Because she tried both of them.
Look, and y'all, me, not to cut you off, me being from Louisiana, I'm like, Texas folks, even though, of course, I ain't from Texas, they don't have no flavor, but the seafood here, like, my nose don't run, so it don't, it's like, that ain't spicy, my nose ain't run. But Cortez stuff, your nose gonna run, so I feel mild me, so I be happy.
So if you want your seasoning, go ahead and go to shopcorte.com and order you a bag. Right now, I have a special going on for $5 for your bag. It ends tomorrow, so you better go ahead and get that seasoning in. Also, like Aaron and Kenya had discussed, yes, Out in the South is now out. It is out. The first 4 episodes is out. Episode 5 and 6 will be out real soon. And when I say real soon, I mean real soon. So please go and get caught up. Watch the first 4 episodes. Get you a subscription. It's just like Netflix, but it's Netflix for independent films. Short films, feature films, series, reality shows, everything. And I just found out there's a couple of shows on there that I watched, that I was watching on YouTube, that is now on this network. So now I got somewhere to go to watch my other shows. So $1.99 a month, hey, that's not bad for independent people who is right there next door to you. Out in the South is the series to look. I just got an email this week that we are trending. We are trending on the network. And we also just got a message that we are one of the top 30 shows to be most watched on the network. So listen, please go out and see this show. Yes, it's an LGBTQIA plus series, but I promise you, it is not pushing the agenda of LGBT. It is not. It actually has a full storyline. It is based on true events that happened in the South, mainly in Dallas. So when you watch this show, you will see a lot of familiar faces. You will see a lot of familiar storylines that's going on, and it is real and true to the T. If you know me, know how my writing style, I'm going to give it to you raw and uncut. I don't give a damn.
Oh my God.
Okay.
That's how he was going to say
it. Okay.
So make sure you go out and see it. Okay. Also, I just want to give I want to give 2 shout outs. One shout out is for our special guest who came on today, Raphael Andre Taylor of Dre Day Fitness. Please make sure you hit him up. He comes to you. You don't have to come to him. He comes to you. You see that van in the back? That van is not a kidnapping van, people. This is a black.
He's not an unsub.
He's not an unsub. Black people don't do that. Okay. I'm not gonna say what race does it, but they pledge to Delta.
That's why am I saying that?
Got cold all of a sudden. Got real cold all of a sudden.
Y'all, that was a joke. Do not kill me, okay? Do not send me in the emails, because the only thing I'm gonna do is hit delete. And I also want to give a shout out to Sweet Beat Vodka. Y'all, this canister is empty.
I'm sure.
Baby, and I fill this up.
You was killing it.
All I had was Christmas. And all I had was martini glasses. So make sure y'all go out to Total Wine and More and get you a Sweet Beat Vodka. I promise you, it is good. It is good. It is good. I also want to give a huge thanks to Addison Denise for joining us today in place of Suge, our other panel member, even though he was in the comments. So he was with us in not only in spirit, but in fingers typing on his keyboard. But I do thank Addison Denise for being with us, taking his spot, because she just as crazy as Suge too. But she gave it to us real and raw, just like all of us do on this show. So I do thank you, Addison. Last minute, our show just actually went yesterday.
Yeah.
And then, so I thank you for coming in and giving your insight. I do want to thank all of my panel members for continuing to hang on with us. And, I tried to stay behind the scenes, but they wouldn't let me stay behind the scenes. I don't know why.
I'm sorry.
I don't know why, child. I really don't know. So I think that's all I have. Yeah, I think that's all I have. Oh, make sure y'all check us out on. Let me bring this back to all of us. Okay, so make sure y'all check us out on YouTube. We do have our YouTube page where you can go back and watch the replay. Not only on Facebook, you can watch us replay on YouTube for those who don't have Facebook. So tell your older people who are over the age of 36 and up, who don't really get into Facebook. Not saying all 36-year-old people don't have it, but you have some people who don't have social media and Facebook and stuff. So tell them that we do have YouTube. They can go and watch the shows on YouTube and stream into the TV. But then again, they probably won't know how to stream to the TV. So they can watch it.
Listen.
So they can watch
Listen.
Stop on your head. Stop on your head.
Stop.
They can also watch it on their Obama phone.
Take that bottle cup from him.
They can watch it on the Obama phones, even though Obama not in the office.
Listen. Listen.
So we are.
Y'all just go to YouTube. Go to YouTube and look up. We have something to talk about.
We also have an Instagram page.
Oh my God.
We have something to talk about. And the only thing we do on the Instagram page is, post who's coming up for this week and this week and this week. And I promise y'all that we have some great guests coming up in the next couple of weeks. Yeah, we have 4 more shows before our season. We have 3. We have 3 more shows before our season finale. And y'all must be ready for the season finale because it's going to be jam-packed with a lot of things because we're taking a long break. Because we are doing a lot of revamping, and we want to make sure that now we're going into our 4th season. It's going to be great. So yeah, make sure you tell a friend, and tell their friend, and tell this other friend, and then tell that other friend and tell their family. So watch out in the South. Watch us on Tuesdays. Y'all go and look at Addison Denise's podcast. Watch them on the Bad Squad. Y'all go. I'm gonna let Aaron take care of that part. I ain't gonna advertise Aaron. I'm gonna let Aaron do it because I don't think she went into detail about hers. Make sure y'all buy her Miss T because she has everything that you ever want. She's the black version of AliExpress and Wish. So make sure y'all go and get it because she has everything, baby. Who need Amazon when you got a Miss T in your life? When you need things made, go ahead and go to Kenya, okay? Kenya have things that she made. She made hats, plates, wreaths, doors. She got beans, greens, tomatoes, potatoes. She got all of it, okay? So, real quick, Kenya, let me go ahead and let Erin go ahead and give her detailed information on her business real quick because she didn't go into detail about it. I don't know why she don't advertise herself. But go ahead, Erin, go ahead and give it to her real
baby, he be reading me down, and I don't really be liking how he be doing me like that.
But you can read it. Go.
Go ahead.
Huh?
Go
ahead.
Okay. So again, my business is A Nicole EMG, which is an entertainment management company. And some of the things that I do is limited to, not limited to I can do anything, but social media rebranding, production assistant. He put me on the spot. Stage managing. I can do entertainment management, all of your needs, personal assistant, business related, event related, personal, whatever. Please feel free to reach out to me. My email is AN as in Nancy, EMG81@gmail.com, or you can give me a call. Do not play on my phone, but my phone number is 469-796-9594. And we can talk about your needs and bringing your vision to life. And that is what A Nicole EMG is about.
Thank you so much.
Thank
All right,
you.
King, it's up to you now.
You guys, we have been 2 hours.
Listen, baby, we already knew True Kitchen was going to take us, but
True Kitchen was going to take up the most of it. We already knew that was coming. We already knew it. So you guys got a mouthful, earful, a brain full. Your butt's probably tired. You done switched positions in the bed, on the couch. You done had your drink and then got drunk. Some of you probably fell asleep looking at us and then woke up right now and said, "Why they still talking?" Okay, but now we are about to sign out and leave you all with love. We love you with the love that is placed down on the inside of us to give out to you. And we want you guys to join us next week, right here, Facebook Live on Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. If the internet gods allow us, we will be back here talking. We have something to talk about, and we love you guys. We love you guys. And thank you, Allison, for joining us. Shug, we miss you. Dre, mwah. All right, you guys. Peace out.